talk about something when it comes to emergency HVAC repairs here in Las Vegas that can happen. There's things that you want to be aware of when it comes to scams that could happen here in Las Vegas from companies that when you have an emergency and say your unit breaks down, I mean, whether it's the summertime, it's 112 degrees and you're just like sweating like crazy because you can't stay cool inside, or whether it's like the wintertime and it's 19 degrees outside and you're just freezing inside your house because now it's not warm anymore. You get something that breaks like that and it's like it's an emergency. You need somebody to come out. You want to get it taken care of right away, of course, but you're also in a little bit of a vulnerable position because it is an emergency for you. And a company's going to fix it. They know for you it's urgent to get that fixed because you're either sweating like crazy, you're uncomfortable, or you are freezing in your house and you're uncomfortable. But a couple of the common things you'll see, they're like companies that really all across America will try to pull as scams. I'll talk about three of them here. One of them is they'll tell you, you need to get this new part, right? They'll point say, oh, this thing is broken right here. You need to get a new part for this. A lot of times they could be lying about that. You may not even need a new part, or especially if it's a really expensive one, they're going to try to get you to buy an expensive part. Have them show you what the part is, point out where it's broken. I would even suggest recording it while they're doing it to show you all that. Like record them showing you where the part's broken, that kind of thing. Then you can research that part yourself to try to see if the person's full of it or not. And then also, if you want to go one step further, you can even record the person while they're working on your unit to see what they're actually looking at and actually see what they're doing up there in the unit. Another thing that a place might try to do is say you need a bigger unit entirely. That's usually not the case. When you have an emergency, like it's an emergency for a reason. It's an emergency because it doesn't happen very often. Okay, if your unit was constantly breaking down, then maybe you would need a bigger one. But if it's been fine and you've had it for a long time, or it's been reliable for so many years, even if you have to get it replaced, that doesn't mean you need to get a bigger one. So in most cases, you don't need to get a bigger unit at all. And then the third one I'll say is some places will try to come back after they've done the work and say, you need to get a checkup every so often. Okay, for the most part, like one tune-up a year for your unit is just fine. If they come at you with, every quarter, every month, or something crazy like that, then no, that's too much. Like one time a year is plenty for tune-ups for that kind of thing. These are all ways that companies can try to overcharge you when it comes to fixing your unit at your place. So be aware of that. Be cautious of these scams and keep that in mind when you need your unit fixed in an emergency situation.